Donald Trump endorsing Osu game? You guys are probably reading this and you're like, what the fuck, bro? What are you saying? And before I go into that, I just want to explain, where have I been? Have I quit Osu? Am I stopped playing? Like, what's going on here? And I just want to address those things first before I talk about this subject, because it leads up a story to it. But this is kind of just a big ass yap before I talk about Donald Trump endorsing Osu game. But basically, the last 2 weeks or so, I thought it was more than 2 weeks, but I've taken a break from Osu, making Osu content. I've done some thinking in my life, and I was like, damn, is this really what I want to do? And this all stemmed from me using Twitter. So I'm just going to debunk all the debacle. I was going to release a video earlier, but I was like, shit, is this what it really should do? But now I don't really give that much of a fuck. I just want to say what I really think, and I'm not really going to filter myself anymore for Osu videos. I'm just gonna be me. I like talking about Osu. Sometimes I'm gonna talk about shit besides just me, but that's just the whole scenario with my own Twitter, right? But basically, my Twitter page, I was basically giving life tips. I was trying to give life tips like, okay, if you want to be a better person, you should do this. But the thing is, I fuck up some of the writing. I mean, I don't fuck it up, but I write it in a way that gets people really fucking mad. And to resolve that, a lot of my tweets, I can't remember the specific ones. I don't really tweet on that anymore. But I made some comments that a lot of people are fucking pissed about, and I got super duper ratioed. People are like, bro, just stop tweeting all of this shit. So I was like, okay, well, I don't know if I want to keep doing this and keep pissing off all the people. There's an airplane walking by, man. There's so many fucking planes in here. But that's basically what's going on, right? And I was just making these tweets on Twitter. I was trying to be like, okay, well, I want to help other people. But the thing is that I'm doing it on Osu Twitter because I'm following Osu people and Osu people follow me. So I'm going to be tweeting to the Osu algorithm. And the thing is that I'm talking about shit that a lot of Osu people are going to disagree with. And there's something, and the things that I talk about are things that I personally agree with and things that personally help me. But the thing is that it's not the right demographic. That's what I came to. Maybe even if I'm talking to other demographics, motherfuckers are going to disagree. But there's going to be people that are going to agree with you, whatever your opinions are on literally anything, right? That's just the nature of the game. And that's essentially what happened. I went on a whole tweeting spree on Twitter, and I said some controversial ass shit. And now the Osu community, at least from the Twitter side of things, because I think a lot of people see those tweets, they're like, okay, KAPNOYR here, he is racist, homophobic, bigotry. What the fuck else do they say nowadays? I really can't think of anything else. Racist, homophobic, bigotry, and I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. There's so many words out here that they're calling me, and I'm just like, okay, well, maybe I am some of those, and I just want to say, and I don't fucking know. Maybe my thought process makes me like that, but I just want to say, even if you guys call me that, I'm still going to treat everyone with respect. I don't really give a fuck what your skin color, gender, race, well, whatever the fuck my opinions are and my beliefs on these type of things. I'm not really going to super talk about them in an Osu channel, but on Twitter, I like to keep those things a little separate, right? But my mistake here is that I'm talking to the Osu people, and I kind of fucked up myself, and I was like, should I even talk about this in the first place? Well, not really. And now I'm in the scenario where the cat's out of the bag. The whole Osu community knows my topics and opinions on controversial things, and they're like, damn, KAPNOYR, he's a fucking horrible human being. And maybe that's the case. I don't know. I feel like some people are going to forget about this later because that's just the nature of the internet. But yeah, that's basically what happened. And after that whole situation, I was like, okay, bro, I don't really want to make Osu videos anymore because I feel like the Osu community, like, these are my true, genuine feelings. I'm not going to be super filtered anymore. Those are my true, genuine feelings. And I feel like if I'm going to be talking to that in a community that doesn't really agree with me, because I got super fucked, like, in terms of ratio, right? I think that's the best metric to tell if people agree with you or not. But that's essentially what happened. But then again, I gotta remember that Twitter is also a place where it has both, like, in terms of political sides, there's the left and the right, and both of them exist on Twitter. And it seems like in terms of right wing, like, I don't really call myself a right person. I'm not that political, but I suppose my type of content, what I would believe in, is right. Those type of things get super fucked on Twitter, while the other type, I don't know. I'm not trying to be the super Twitter algorithm analyzer here, but that's essentially what happened. Not a lot of Osu people think I'm fucking weird, Maybe some people are gonna forget about it and be like, okay, whatever the fuck, bro. You made the fuck up. You're still a young dumbass, and you make mistakes, right? I just ate dinner. But that's essentially what happened. And I had some thinking. I was like, dude, I'm gonna quit Osu. I'm gonna stop making Osu content. It's not the community for me. Playing Osu games is a waste of time for me. I got other shit I want to do. And I just had that whole spree. I just had that thought process for a couple days, right? And that's essentially what happened. And I think a lot of people don't like me anymore. I mean, whatever the fuck it is, it's my fault. I completely own it. Like me releasing those thoughts, because the thing is that if you're a public persona and public personality, you don't have to say those things. You really don't have to. But I decided to do it because I don't know, I guess I thought it was right, and I still do think it's right. I'm not going to say those stuff anymore, like give it that much more attention, because as I saw from that's just gonna dig me a deeper hole, even though I do think what I'm saying is right. But that's just a whole different issue. I know a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me. Leave the dislikes, the unsubscribes, whatever the fuck. If you guys want to know what the fuck I'm talking about, you can go look at the Twitter. But the thing is that my old Twitter like that, I don't really want to tweet on that page anymore, on Osu Game. So I'm going to be deleting that Twitter account, because I just don't want to be in that whole debacle anymore. And as a result of that, the whole Osu Game spiel, I was like, okay, I might quit. I'm gonna quit W. I told people in Discord kind of discreetly. I didn't really announce to anyone that I'm quitting, but I'm like, I'm quitting, I'm done. And I don't know, I was kind of a wishy-washy behind it. I was like, do I really want to play Osu into the future or make Osu videos? And that brings me to now, where a couple days later, I guess it's only been 11 days, things have happened, and I've really been focused on my own situations, focused on other things, trying to level up myself outside of Osu. And I've got a lot better in some things. It's only been 2 weeks, so not a lot has changed. But I had a nagging feeling, because the thing is, making Osu videos every day, you get a feeling of purpose. Because I had some sort of link with an active community, and also people, they like watching my videos. There's people listen to what I have to say. There's actually people that listen to what I have to say, which I think is freaking crazy, right? And that's basically what's going on. And I was missing that feeling. I was like, damn, I don't really feel that purposeful anymore. I'm kind of just living my normal life, but something feels missing. Something feels wrong. And I've been doing Osu for the last few years. I know Osu is a topic. I like talking about Osu. I like playing it. But I realized that it's just not really in this trajectory of goals of what I really want to do long term. But I might talk about it some more regardless, because I had this thought, wait, who gives a fuck about that if it's not in the trajectory of your goals, right? If it's something that you like doing, if it's a hobby of yours, then you should still interact with it, right? If you like it, then you should do it. Because the thing about life is that it doesn't have to be all pain and suffering, and you have to get success. There's one aspect. You got to get the money, girls, status, whatever the fuck, right? You can have your status, like little ass side projects, little hobbies. Maybe you like collecting toy cars or something. I don't fucking know. You're gonna have some sort of hobby. Maybe it's fishing. It's something you're gonna love doing. And a part of life is that it has to be fun. That's the whole point of it, right? What's the point of life if it's not fun? And the thing is that normal people's lives, I don't think are that fun, but you can get a very fun life if you work very hard for it. And I'm just like, okay, well, I might as well have some fun, because making YouTube videos also gives me some sort of status and money. Like, it's a little bit, it's not that much, it's not super significant, but it's there. So I'm kind of like, okay, well, maybe I should get back into it. And that brings me back to now, where I actually wanted to start making YouTube videos on another channel, and I'll link it in the description below, but it's also linked in my channel called Ryan Park. I'm going to be talking about other shit besides Osu, but I also want to talk about Osu. I'm not going to post those videos to here because they're not relevant, but I want to talk about Osu in here. But that's basically the whole situation, that 10-minute yap or so. But besides that, I want to go talk more about what's going on in Osu Game, because I haven't checked Osu Game subreddit in like 2 weeks. I'm kind of out of the loop in it. I had to do a quick review, and I was like, oh shit, Beast Drums, he got a 1.1K on Joshing. Let's fucking go, dude. I'm pretty happy about that. When I saw that, I was like, okay, nice. And then what actually caught my eye is the main topic of this video. I know the last 9 minutes is me talking about what the fuck has happened, why I've not been posting, and what the fuck is going on, bro. But Donald Trump, the real fucking old president, Donald J. Trump, made a post to Andy Ryko, which is, I think, BTMC's editor, and he was like, at Andy Ryko, I'll send you important election updates for North Carolina. Make sure you're ready to vote for Donald J. Trump by November 5th. And when I read this on the subreddit, I was like, this has to be fake. It has to be photoshopped, right? But then I opened up Twitter and I found it there and I was like, wait, what the fuck? This is not fake. And I did just some more looking into it, and Andy Reichel was like, yo, what the fuck, bro? And I'm just like, gosh, Donald Trump is endorsing Osu game. And what's the result of this? Well, Donald Trump endorsing Osu game, that's pretty good for the future of Osu game, because that brings more attention to it. More people are going to sign up to it. Content creators like me have more potential people to apply to. And it's just good for Osu game as a whole. If Donald J. Trump, the fucking president, or the former president of the United States, we'll see if he's going to be the president or not in the upcoming election. But Donald J. Trump was endorsing fucking this Osu guy. And it's not that much attention, but it's still attention. The fucking president of the United States. I thought it was crazy. I was like, what the fuck, bro? This is what I come back to after 2 weeks of not checking shit and just living a pretty fucking boring life. I was like, God. Well, let's go. Shout out to Andy Reichel, man. And shout out to Donald Trump. I'm not super political, by the way. There's obviously controversial topics I like to talk about. But in terms of politics on who candidate, I'm not really going to super talk about that. But I'm just going to say I like Donald Trump. The other candidates, I think I like RFK. Kamala, I don't really fuck with that much, if I'm going to be honest. Joe Biden, I'm sure Joe Biden's a nice guy, but I don't know. I don't super fuck with him either. I like Donald Trump and RFK. If I were to say presidential candidates, I was supposed to endorse them. But I like those guys. And if you want my reasons, I just think they're fucking awesome. I like their policies. I like their shit. I don't know. They're just great personalities in my opinion. I like them. I'm not really trying to explain myself on why I like presidential candidates. A lot of people are going to have the reasons for why they like Kamala. A lot of people are going to have the reasons for why they like Donald Trump. It is just the case, right? Personally, I don't think if I'm going to vote, because in the grand scheme of things, one vote is not going to change anything. When they're doing these voting candidate presidential polls, it's a whole ass marketing scheme where they get hundreds of thousands of people influenced to vote, make them think that their vote matters. But you need that psychological effect so people actually vote for the candidates, even though on an individual level your votes don't fucking matter. But I'm not trying to advise you guys against voting. If you're super passionate about it, then go ahead. But personally, I'm not going to vote. I mean, maybe if I get the ballot and it takes like 1 minute to do, I'll do my vote. But I'm not going to go out of my way to do it. That's basically my intent for that, for the American elections, because one vote doesn't fucking matter, right? But that's basically all I want to say in this Osu video. I know I'm just fucking walking around the parking lot right now. I was about to go to the gym, but then I had this stroke of inspiration. I was like, damn, that's kind of depressing with me not making videos anymore. So I'm going to go back to this. But what does this mean for the future of Osu and for me? So I know some of you guys that love watching my content, some of you guys were DMing me and like, bro, please make more videos. I love your content. And I was like, I think about you guys, right? Because sometimes it's easy to be selfish and be like, I don't want to make videos anymore. Those community treated me wrong or some shit. Like sometimes it's easy to feel those things, but then you also have to realize there's people that actually love your content and watch it. And I have this same feeling with a lot of other content creators where I love watching their shit, and I'm waiting for their next upload. I'm desperately waiting, and I know how it feels. So I just feel like it'll be wrong if I just completely quit making Osu videos. And this doesn't mean that I'm gonna come back to making videos every fucking day. Perhaps I'm gonna check occasionally. It's not gonna be something that's super disciplined. I mean, maybe it will. Maybe I'll come back and start uploading daily again. I'll do some thinking about that if that's really worth my time. But that's basically the whole scenario with me making videos in the future. I'll keep making them, but don't expect them to be super consistent. And yeah, I know I made some promises like I'm quitting Osu game and all this shit, but I stated why I'm changing my mind. Like me changing my mind, I know I criticized Saito before on this, and I feel kind of bad for it because I'm just realizing, damn, I'm also a changing my mind person as well. People change their minds, and that's just a part of life. So shitting on other people for changing their minds, it's not really the best thing to do because people change their minds all the time. And I don't know, I think I got my head in the gutter a bit, trying to be a little bit more open-minded about things. Of course, I have my beliefs on subjects that people are going to super disagree on, and I'm going to keep myself close-minded because I think my beliefs are super fucking strong. And I just want to say that I'm still growing as a person. I'm only 22 now. Oh yeah, my birthday was like a couple of days ago, and I'm 22. I'm super fucking young still shaping my beliefs. So I'm gonna say shit, I'm gonna fuck up sometimes, but I feel like personally I'm going on the right path, even if everyone's calling me racist, homophobic, bigot, transphobe. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna super talk about those into the future, not give it that much attention. This is probably one of the last videos I'm going to be giving attention to that. I'm just going to make osu videos into the future. And I know it's super fucking loud around here. I'm right next to traffic, and I'm just talking shit on the camera here with my fucking phone and my microphone. But I just wanted to talk about the future of this channel, some osu stuff, where I've been, talk about Donald Trump endorsing osu game. Like, I fucking love osu, I really do, and I really want to give back to the community when I'm super fucking rich, because I'm doing some plans that are gonna get me super fucking rich, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna disclose what the fuck specifically, but I'm gonna have some OD bread, and when that happens, I want to give back to the osu community, because I like the osu community. Maybe some people I don't super like, maybe some people they don't super like me, but I just like the osu community, and I want to give back because I feel like that's a very purposeful thing to do. But yeah, I'll make some more videos into the future. Subscribe for more. And this video is super fucking long. Yeah, this is pretty unfiltered, me talking about osu shit. This is not even super osu anyways. I'm just talking about where the fuck I've been. All right, take care, guys.